News economics reporter Diabo Seto has more from the Constitutional Court.
We're on the third day of the Iran manipulation case as it is being heard here in the Constitutional Court. We've been here since Tuesday. And what has happened today is that the Competition Commission was the first to go, basically making its replying affidavit about what the errors that it has found in the judgment of the Competition Appeals case, or that it ruled against. I have here the Competition Commission, which shortly will speak to Mr. Makgale Mohlala to find out, what common errors they have found and how the case is going. But there's also something quite significant that's happening in that there had been three firms that were found to have being implicated in wrongdoing by the same Competitions Appeals Court, and they're currently making their submissions inside the court behind me. But without a waste of time, Mr. Makgale is here with me, and I'll bring him in. Thank you so much. You've been so gracious with your time throughout this week. We appreciate your time, Mr. Mohlala. Take us through today and your submission that you made in the morning. Your counsel had mentioned that there were several errors and that they wanted to detail. Perhaps you could take us through one or two that you thought were quite salient, if possible, of course.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so today basically we were replying as the commission, as the appellant. We made our submissions on Tuesday. The banks responded to our submissions on Wednesday. So today it was our reply. So, and our case is now closed. So we're done. So what is happening now is that there was a cross appeal by two of the banks that were ordered by Competition Appeal Court to file their answering affidavit with the tribunal. So they also appealed that decision. So they are the ones that have now made their own submission. We have responded to the first one. They have replied, and then we are now on the second one. The real issue really for us is the issue of jurisdiction, as we said throughout, that we are here because we say the competent authorities have jurisdiction to prosecute banks that have manipulated the rand, irrespective of where they were manipulating it from. That's the key thing that we are here for. All other issues, the errors and all these things, these are all issues that all talks to the issue of the competition authorities having jurisdiction to prosecute banks for manipulating the rand.
Fair enough. Let's perhaps take it forward to tomorrow, since we know that the issue of jurisdiction, like you say, it's your main focal point. But perhaps let's take it to tomorrow. People want to know, it's the last day. What exactly can we expect those that have not had the benefit of understanding or seeing these proceedings before?
Look, it looks like to me that proceedings are likely to be finished today. By the way things are going, the two appellants which are now presenting their case, they are very short. One appeal is already done. We are on the second one, and by this time, if we are on the second one, it's likely that we'll finish everything today. So and I think the court will announce if everything is done, so that we don't come here again tomorrow. But as far as we are concerned, we are satisfied with the case we've made. Sure. We are very confident that we should win, and we are very confident that we are going to be prosecuting these banks for manipulating the rent.
Mr. Mohlala, thank you so much. You're always so gracious with your time, as I said earlier on. Thank you so much for your time. I've been speaking to the head of cartels at the Competition Commission, giving us an idea of where the process is on day 3. And by all accounts, he's confident that the Competition Commission's case is quite airtight, and that they will be able to be offered what they want, which is to be able to prosecute those banks that are outside of South Africa. Of course, there are other issues that are related to this case that do not have to do with jurisdiction, issues of the merits of the case in each of the banks, of course, and those are still ventilated, which is why I suppose it's taking as much as it's taking time-wise. But we are going to go back inside to hear the case of the other appellant. Currently, it's the Credit Suisse that are currently on the stand, and we would love to hear what they have to say. With that, is back to you in studio.